Welcome back to Medicare Explained. Today we're going to be going over the Medicare supplements and Medigap plans. These are again plans that are offered by private insurance companies, and you can obtain them in a variety of ways, and particularly three different ways. First, they're going to be your open enrollments. You also have your guaranteed issues and your underwritten plans. Now, open enrollment plans, that's going to be the first 6 months after you turn 65 and get your Medicare Part A and Part B. That'll generally get you a lower price. Now, your guaranteed issues are opportunities that occur once there's been a change in your medical coverage. Now, they're not the easiest to come by, but if there has been a big change in medical coverage, they are again guaranteed to you, and they will cover any pre-existing conditions. Insurer must sell you a Medicare supplement plan. Again, cover any pre-existing conditions you may have. Now, for your underwritten plans, those are plans that require medical underwriting. So an insurer will go ahead and ask you a bunch of medical questions. If you don't fall under the medical requirements, then they can deny you a plan. They don't have to sell it to you. Now, MS plans will cover everything that original Medicare covers, paying the 20% gap left by Medicare. So if you remember back in our Medicare A and B primer, Medicare will cover 80% of the cost, and you'll be responsible for that 20%. But a Medicare supplement will cover that 20% gap for you. Now, all Medicare supplement plans have a premium, which varies by carrier, as well as varying on a couple other factors, such as your age and any pre-existing medical conditions, that you may have. Medicare supplement plans do not cover prescriptions. I want to make sure that's very clear. You must get a standalone prescription drug plan if you are getting a Medicare supplement, assuming you want prescription drug coverage. As we went over in our prescription drug coverage video, everyone should have prescription drug coverage. Now, I don't want to sugarcoat this, but as far as Medicare supplement plans are concerned, they are far more simple compared to your Medicare Advantage plans. Now, the thing about the Medicare supplements, and the reason that not everyone is on them, is because it really only helps you and is more beneficial to you compared to a Medicare Advantage plan or even original Medicare. If you don't see a lot, if you do see a lot of doctors, you have a lot of appointments, you have a lot of procedures going on, that's really the only time a Medicare supplement will be beneficial to you over a Medicare Advantage. To be completely honest, that is of course my opinion, but it is my professional opinion as a licensed insurance agent. I don't see for most people the need to have a Medicare supplement, especially when you consider the cost. Like I said, the premiums do vary, but I've seen premiums of anywhere from $160 a month all the way up to $400 a month. And I'm not kidding about that. So we're talking $4,800 a year. And if you're not seeing a lot of doctors, then you're just paying that to not see a doctor. You're paying it to not see a doctor and not have any procedures done. You're paying essentially $5,000 to see your primary care doctor once a year for a checkup, which is why generally I discourage the use of these plans. But again, if in your situation, you are seeing a lot of doctors, you are having a lot of procedures, then it may make more sense for you to have a plan like this. Now, you may be thinking, oh, I have a condition like diabetes or cancer, but those will often automatically disqualify you from a Medicare supplement plan based on the underwriting. So even if you do have conditions like that, sadly, most of the times those are disqualifiers. Now, these MS plans are designated by letters. So for example, you have your plan A's, plan D, G, C, K even. You have a lot of letters to go through, and they're all not all going to provide the same cover, but the letter designation, what it does is it notes the differences in things like your premiums, in things like your deductibles, and additional benefits like foreign travel coverage. So some plans, for example, your plan K may not have foreign travel coverage, but your plan D may. In fact, they usually do. One more thing I want to mention as far as costs are concerned for these MS plans. For your premium, that does change, and premiums are generally lower for younger buyers, and they tend to get larger, the price tends to go up as you get older. Now, as far as Medicare supplement is concerned, like I said earlier, they're very simple. There's not a lot to go over because compared to things like your Medicare supplements. Now, one more thing I almost forgot, it's a good thing I remembered it now, is that you cannot get a Medicare supplement plan if you have Medicaid. So if you're getting help through the state, you cannot get a supplement plan. They will not sell one to you. But again, other than that, that's all that we need to go over for these plans here. And if, of course, like normal, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. Let me know. I'm happy to answer, go through them. And of course, if you want to get more information regarding these different plans and comparing them on your own time, feel free to go to Medicare.gov. They have all the plans available in your area, whether it be an MS or a Medicare Advantage plan. Have a wonderful rest of your day.